What's up, everyone? All right, so in this episode, we're going to ask ChatGPT to develop a day trading strategy to make $750,000. Yes, we're setting the bar high. I'll explain why in just a moment. But listen, this is ChatGPT. Everyone's all hyped up about it. Everyone thinks it's going to take over search. It's going to take over the world. And if it can't develop a strategy to make $750,000 trading, then what is it even worth anyways, right? That's my question. This all stems from a student on YouTube, a YouTube subscriber who asked me during my live class last week if he could use my strategy to make $750,000 in the next 3 days. And I said, no, that's an unrealistic goal. It sounds like you owe somebody $750,000 and you might want to spend the next 3 or 4 days trying to figure out how to get out of town. So I don't think day trading is a solution. But you know what? Let's just throw that as the first question. What's the fastest way to make $750,000? ChatGPT, OpenAI, tell me, what is the path? All right, so it's reminding us first that it does not want to encourage any illegal or unethical methods of making money. But it says one possible way to make $750,000 would be to start a business. Okay, that's one. Another method could be investing in the stock market. Ding, 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 right? Okay. Real estate. Okay, I suppose. That's going to be too slow, but possible. Or other financial assets. All right, well, let's, just out of curiosity, what's the fastest way to make $750,000 that's only a little bit illegal? Now, I'm thinking about this for our friend on YouTube because he's really in a jam. So if it's only a little bit illegal, he might be okay with it. I'm not sure. I don't want to speak out of turn. So again, it really is harping on not wanting to encourage unethical ways of making money. Choose legal and ethical ways to make money and build wealth. Okay, all right. So for our friend on YouTube, this is not looking good for you. But you know what? Let's switch gears and let's see whether or not we can actually create or have AI create a day trading strategy for us. Let's throw the $750,000 out the window for a second. All right, so what's the best day trading strategy? All right, let's just start high level here. So we already know that it encouraged or suggested investing in the stock market. So we're just going to get into this a little bit with more detail. So here are some common day trading strategies. Scalping. Okay, I've heard of that. Momentum trading. I've heard of that too. I love this. It's brilliant is what it is. Contrarian trading. Okay, that's when you're trading reversals. That's pretty difficult. I wouldn't try to do that as a beginner. News trading. Okay, we could work with that. Swing trading. Okay. All right. So we have 5 high-level strategies here. Now, you could scalp trade on any of these strategies. You could be scalp. Well, you can't scalp swings, but you could scalp news, contrarian, or momentum. That's more of a technique, in my opinion. And of course, momentum I'm already fairly familiar with, but they said scalping is number 1. So let's ask more detail about that. So, can you build me a scalp day trading strategy that I can use? All right, it's all riding on OpenAI. So again, it's giving its disclaimer. And it does say at the bottom that it may produce inaccurate information about people, places, or facts. So here's a general outline for scalp trading. All right, so we're going to switch over here. I'm going to put the whiteboard up. So no, it said number 1. Number 1, it said was scalp trading. Okay, so scalp trading, it said was number 1. All right, so it says this is our scalp trading strategy. Number 1, it says identify highly liquid stocks or currency with high volatility that can provide quick gains. You can use technical analysis such as Bollinger Band's relative strength or moving averages. Okay, so number 1, so this is more of an outline here. So stock selection. Okay, so high volume. All right. And I would probably call that relative volume. Number 2, it says set entry and exit points. Okay, so entry, exit strategy. We'll see if we can ask it a little bit more info about that in a second. Number 3, monitor the market. Okay, yeah. Use trading platform that allows you to quickly execute trades. Yes, definitely. So number 4, tools, fast broker. Okay, so I'll write that down. Number 5, stick to your plan. So that's discipline. Have the discipline to stick to the plan. Stick to plan. And then number 6, regularly review and adjust your trading plan as needed based on your performance and market conditions. That's great. So monitor, and I'll just do a percentage sign for monitoring your metrics. And the third one was monitor market news. See, I don't think that that's super helpful. Monitor news? What does that even mean? All right. So, but we're starting to get somewhere here. So now I think what we need to do is we need to hone in a little bit deeper on some of these. So what would be a good question to ask next? So what's the best way to find a stock for scalp trading, right? Let's see what it says here. So, all right, some general ways. Look for highly liquid stocks. So scalp trading, getting in, getting out really quickly. So we're looking for liquidity. We're looking, typically I would be looking for high relative volume, but it says liquidity and high volume, high volatility. That's all good. Check for news catalysts. This is good. Use stock scanners, screeners, they're calling it. That's accurate. Monitor your watch list. This is a pretty good high level plan. Is it super detailed? No. It's easier said than done. You know, they're giving you buy low, sell high kind of advice. Like it's kind of common sense to me reading it, but it's not. You know, it's not totally. It's not off base. It's not wrong. So okay. Well, let's see. What's another question that we should ask? So we've got. Let's look at our whiteboard. So we've got stock selection, entry and exit. Okay, so let's ask about entry and exits. What's the best way to buy a stock for a quick scalp trade? I'm gonna change the word. What's the best entry on a stock for a quick scalp trade? That way I'm kind of using the language it was using. Okay, so again, so giving us the same disclosure here. Okay, so identify a stock with a high probability of moving in the desired direction. Before entering a trade, you should identify a stock that has a high probability of moving in the direction based on your analysis. That's the same thing it just said before. Technical indicators. Okay, so this isn't really, it's not quite. So now it already says something about momentum. So I'm going to say how where is the best place to buy a momentum stock? So what I'm hearing right now is we definitely need the fast broker. We want to make sure we've got the scanners. That's for finding scanners. We want to monitor our progress. And let's see what it's saying here. So look for a stock with strong momentum. Okay, so we could find that with our scanners. Identify a good entry point. I was asking you to identify the good entry point. Okay. Use a market order. Well, you can't do that pre-market. Market orders can give you more slippage. Use proper risk management techniques. All right. Well, so this is all really general stuff. So here we are. We're in a little bit of a jam. Our friend owes $750,000, and we're not sure whether or not we're getting anything from ChatGPT, OpenAI, that's going to get him out of this jam. So what's the best way to hide from a loan shark? I think we just got to get really, let's be real, and let's see whether or not we can at least get some tips for our friend here. So they're saying it's best to avoid borrowing from loan sharks. Well, that's great. It's too late for that. we're well past that. So we're already in with the loan shark. Consequences can be severe and long lasting. Yeah, getting your knees broken is both severe and long lasting. We're not getting any help on this one either. It's time to pack up the truck and get out of town. All right, so we learned a little bit about ChatGPT today. We were not successful in developing a strategy to make $750,000, but we did learn high level a little bit about a scalping strategy. I think there's something here, and if you want to spend more time digging in, I think that this is kind of like a Google search. You can get a lot of high level information, but probably not enough to close the gap between knowing and being able to execute on the strategy. But you tell me what you think down below in the comments, and I'll see you back for the next episode real soon.